Hey everybody, welcome back to Senior Talking Walks. I'm Bill. Today, let's talk about something really practical and important for all of us as seniors. What is the most cost-effective car to own as a senior? Well, as I've said in a few of my other videos, there's not an AARP policy out there about what cars are best for seniors. And nowhere does it say that we have to drive a Lincoln Town Car or a Ford Crown Victoria. We can do better than that. So whether you're retired and on a budget or just want to be smart with your money, choosing the right car is one of the biggest financial decisions you can make as a senior. So today, I'm going to share my top recommendations for cars that are truly cost effective for seniors. And I'll explain why they make sense. We'll cover what makes a car truly cost effective, my top choices for small cars. We'll talk about some great hybrid choices, the best small SUVs for comfort and accessibility. It's important to us. And we will even talk a little about a few electric options. So grab your walking shoes, come out here and walk with me, get a cup of coffee, let's get into this. So what does cost effective really mean? When we talk about the most cost effective car, it's not just about the sticker price, right? We need to think about the total cost to own. Now this includes the purchase price or monthly payments, fuel cost, obviously, insurance, maintenance, and repair bills, and the resale value when you sell. For us seniors, there are a few extra things to think about. Is it easy to get in and out of, or as I say, ingress and egress? Is it comfortable on longer trips? Can you move around some? Is there interior storage for your necessities while driving? We all know how that is. Is it safe with good visibility? So today's list focuses on cars that deliver all of that without emptying your wallet. Let's first take a look at sedans. My number one choice here is the Toyota Corolla. This car is famous for being bulletproof as far as overall reliability goes. It has very low repair cost. It's famous for great gas mileage and around 30 to 40 miles a gallon, and traditionally has low insurance rates, and they hold their value very well. So if you want a car that just works without any surprises, the Toyota Corolla is hard to beat. My number two on my list for sedans is the very popular Honda Civic, another legend. They are extremely reliable. They have excellent fuel economy. They're fun to drive, and they are very affordable, both new and used. And as the others, they have a strong resale value. Number 3 and 4 on my list is the Hyundai Elantra and the Kia Forte. If you're looking for a new car on a budget, either of these cars would fit your bill. They have lower upfront cost. They have fantastic warranties, 5-year, 60,000 mile warranties. They're modern and have updated safety tech gear. And of course, they have great fuel economy. These cars will give you the peace of mind of a new car without breaking the bank. Now, hybrids are extremely popular and can be an awesome option. The number one on my list, and the only one I have on my list for hybrids, is the Toyota Prius. If you really want to save on gas and have a smooth, great ride, you need to go take a look at the Toyota Prius. Could you handle 50 miles a gallon? It's pretty awesome. They're extremely reliable. They have higher seat height for easy entry and exit. and they also have great resale values. In fact, sometimes they're hard to find. And the resale values are good both new and used. It's the perfect choice if you do a lot of driving and want to cut fuel cost. All right, let's look at the best small SUVs for seniors. A lot of seniors prefer a small SUV for the higher seating and easier access. My number one option for the small SUV category is the Honda CR-V. And my second choice right behind that would be the Toyota RAV4. Why these two? They're both super reliable. They have excellent resale values. Both of these provide very comfortable rides. Both are incredibly spacious for groceries, luggage, and even grandkids. And both have great fuel economy for SUVs. Now, these will cost a little bit more up front than a small sedan, but they pay off over time because they last and they hold their value. So how about the best used midsize sedan? If you wanted something a little bit bigger and smoother for road trips, my number one on my list preference for a midsize sedan is the ever popular Toyota Camry. And the runner-up to the Camry, right behind it, would be the Honda Accord. I've owned both. Both of these are very, very reliable, whether they're new or used. And they are known for their comfort, especially on long drives. And both hold their resale value really well. And both are easy and affordable to maintain. Ask any service tech, and they'll tell you the same thing about servicing these cars. And they're great if you want more space without jumping to an SUV. So let's now discuss the EV option, the electric option. Some of you, like me, may be curious about the EVs. I was so curious, I went out and bought a Nissan Leaf just to get the feel of it. I actually was pleasantly surprised with its peppiness. It's fast, smooth ride, interior room, and lots more. I do admit, though, that I suffered from range anxiety, which is very common with EVs. Now, this is where you panic when you see that energy gauge go down like a submarine. But since mine was used, it only had around half of the battery life left, so I was getting less than 100 miles range, so that could be pretty panicky. But I tell you, one thing I did like was driving by a gas station the day after a 30 cents per gallon rate hike. That really was nice. Now, I charge mine at home, so I got all the savings. The first on my EV list would be the Chevy Bolt, closely followed by the Nissan Leaf. And in third place, only because of its price, would be the Tesla Model 3. Very, very nice car. These EVs basically all have the same major benefits. First and foremost, there's zero gas cost. That's huge, right? Very low maintenance because there's very little that can break. There's no oil, there's no leaks, there's no transmission, there's no radiator, there's no coolant. It just goes, and they go fast. They're very smooth and quiet. If you get a chance to test drive an EV, you should do it. It's worth just to give it a look. And if you can charge them at home, they can be incredibly cost effective over time. So here are some of my quick recommendations to you. I know that was a lot of options to look at, so let's make it simple. If you want the best budget choice, I suggest a used Toyota Corolla or Honda Civic. They are very reliable, easy to find, the lowest cost to own. Now, if you want an SUV, the Honda CR-V or the Toyota RAV4 would be my best choices. They're both phenomenal. They're easy to get in and out of, plenty of height, and they're great for grandkids. You got a lot of storage too. Now the Toyota Prius for the hybrid cannot be beat. It has amazing gas mileage. And if you're thinking about electric, as I said, either the Chevy Bolt or the Nissan Leaf is your best bet for budget. There you have it, friends. So when you're shopping for your next car, think about the total cost to own, not just the price tag of the car. Remember to consider these things when shopping for your next car as a senior. You need something with low maintenance. You must have good fuel economy, must have affordable insurance. It must be easy to drive and to get in and out of, ingress, egress. It must hold its value when you sell these cars. Then you want to find something that has a great reputation for reliability, comfort, and of course, savings. If you're driving one of these already, or if you're thinking about buying one, I'd love to hear about it, love to hear from you. So please drop a comment below and let me know what you've got, or maybe what you're looking for. So thanks so much for joining me today on Senior Talking Walks. Don't forget to like, share this with any friends and your family that may find this helpful. Until next time, take care, happy car shopping, and be careful out there. See you next time.